So hello everybody and welcome to this free webinar on aura empowerment and aura protection. My name is Katie. It's lovely to see lots of people listening live. It would be great if you could use the chat box to say hello and just let me know that you can hear. You can use the chat box at any time during this webinar to share any experiences, to ask questions. There is a slight delay from what I am sending out to what you're getting. It's technical, so if I don't answer your question straight away, just wait and I will reply as soon as I can. And the chat box is also private, so if there's something that you want to say that is private, just put in the chat that you want it to be private and I will try and answer it for you without expressing anything personal on air. I'm really excited to be doing this webinar because aura work is such a huge part of my work and of my personal journey. I really see time and time again so many people really suffering because of not having the right awareness of their aura and the right connection and protection around their aura. And when I say protection, I don't mean that we have to be protected from nasty, horrible things. It's more just protection from daily things, actually, that affect your aura. And it's a bit like, as I said in the promotion for this webinar, it's a bit like not brushing your teeth. Prevention is always better than cure. And so the more we can protect ourselves energetically, the less problems we're likely to have, the more we're able to work on all of the good things and just have a happier and healthier time energetically. And I will be sharing all sorts of tips for keeping your aura nice and healthy in this webinar. And I'll also be sharing a technique that my guides gave to me about a year ago. And this one is so powerful. It really changed things for me, and it's changed things for a lot of people that I have passed it on to, and I hope with all my heart that it will change things for you. I'm going to try and make as much of this webinar experiential as it can be, because in my book and from my understanding of spirituality and energy and auras, it is all about experience. Someone can tell you something, but when you experience it, that's when you know it's true. And we will begin today's webinar with a little meditation just to make us present and to help us connect to all of the experience exercises that we're going to have in this webinar. So make yourselves comfortable. Really take this hour for yourself. Take this time for yourself. It's such a truly beautiful thing to do, to take the time for yourself. And it's an act of self-love that in a very time-poor society we don't do. So when you're ready, honor the fact that you're giving yourself this hour to find out how to care about yourself and love yourself. Close your eyes. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing, and feel that relaxation running down the back of your neck, down your spine, down into your legs and your arms, really sensing that melting in all of your muscles as you let your body go. The more we can relax in our body, the more we can sense our other bodies, including our energy body and our aura. And breathing into your belly. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And say out loud, I call light to myself now. I call light to myself now. Feeling a huge column of light pouring down from the center of everything, from the center of the universe, down into your energy body and physical body, giving both your energetic body and your physical body permission to receive this light, letting the light go to any parts maybe haven't felt or seen light for a while. And feeling this light traveling through you into the center of the earth, so that as you give time and light to yourself, you also give time and light to the earth. And as you're breathing deeply with this light, it's going to be with you for the duration of this webinar, and for as long as you want it or need it to be. Just open your heart, feeling the light flooding into your heart center, into your emotional bodies, and open your heart to this webinar, trusting that you are in the perfect place for your soul's growth and evolution, because everything is always perfect, really. And set your intention tonight to have a really clear, a really beautiful, and an energetically intimate experience. Set your intention for clarity and for knowing. And as you're opening your heart to this intention, sense in your heart all of these other hearts that are listening live and in the future, just opening to this intention that we are sharing. Amazing, amazing things happen when you come together in circle with a shared intention. I've seen it many, many times. And just feel all of those hearts acknowledging you and your heart and your light. And feel yourself in cosmic circle with everyone who is listening now and in the future. And just breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the room. And thank you to those of you that have said hello and hi and hey, hello and hi and hey back to all of you. I see one of you is having problems connecting. The best thing that I can suggest is try listening on YouTube. Sometimes that works, or other people find it easier to listen on their phones. Try and let me know if you manage to sort it out. Welcome everybody. Thank you. I really felt you all kind of brighten and open in that meditation. And yeah, we've got a powerful circle with us tonight. It's lovely. I pulled a card for us to focus on from a card pack called Return of Spirit. And they're very like vibratory cards. And so perfect for the aura, in my opinion. And the card that I pulled was Union. And so just take a moment to think about what union means to you. Union feels very, very relevant to me because union is really what the aura is all about to me. It's about how we commune with both ourselves and with the universe. The aura has many, many, many functions, but it is almost portal-like. So I use it a lot in channeling. I use it a lot in healing, in light work. If you spin your aura, you really can connect into many different dimensional energetic levels. And our aura, there's a part of our aura that is always in the earth and a part of our aura that is always inside source. I will go into that in more detail later on, but our aura really helps our individuality belong to the union that is this kaleidoscope of individual light sources all over the universe. And the aura really kind of connects us in to the universe. At the same time, amazingly, it is also completely unique. My guides say that it's literally like a spiritual fingerprint, and there is no aura anywhere in the universe that is like anybody else's. And so it also celebrates your individuality, which is a really important part of our journey towards oneness, that our individuality doesn't go, that it is celebrated and honored by the universe. If anybody has any questions about what I'm saying, please do type them in. Let me know if anybody's getting any insights themselves. I really like these webinars to be collaborative and co-creative. And so the aura is a portal for light. It's a portal for your own unique soul light and this kind of almost mandala of dancing energy that really is unique to you, that makes up your spiritual DNA, your Akashic information, your particular light codes that you have chosen to have in this lifetime, what you are choosing to manifest consciously from your third dimensional body and life. It is a portal for all of these things. It is amazing for manifestation because it vibrates. It's constantly holding the vibrations that we are sending out to manifest our reality and our life. And if we want to change our life, one of the easiest ways is to hold a new emotional vibration in our aura. And I will talk a little bit more about that at the end as well. It is also part of our protection because the aura is actually very, very strong, very light filled and very, very intimate, and it protects our physical body. It protects our energy body, and to a degree it protects our heart. And so it really is very, very important for our survival. I have worked on many people as a healer and as a channeling healer, and one of the things I see when people are really drained in their physical body, it's the result of having a rip in their aura. And when you fix the rip, they stop feeling drained. And so the aura can really, really, really affect the physical body. Thank you, Joanna. She's just said union for me in my work with parents and children is about compassion. I totally agree. Compassion is such a lovely energy that creates union, and I see it as a natural emotion that runs through all of the universe. That's a really lovely way of thinking about it. And your aura is very, very compassionate as well. It's very committed to you and loving of you and compassionate to you. And that's because it is you. It is so many aspects of who you are energetically combined into this amazing field of light. And you and the real you always really, really loves you and loves your physical third dimensional journey. So your aura loves you very, very much. When you think of the chakras that are in the aura, you have above your head, you have your higher self chakra, your path chakra, and your source chakra. And below you have your Gaia, goddess chakra, and your earth chakra. And so, these are really the big chakras about the big picture, and they are all held not in your body, but in your aura. And so you can see why it's so important to honor and tune into your aura and find out if it's feeling good and if it needs anything, and basically communicate with your aura like you do with your body. Your body will say to you, I'm hungry, please feed me. I'm thirsty, please give me water. And the more you practice with your aura, the more you will be able to have this communication so that you can easily give your aura whatever it needs. And what we're going to do now is just a quick meditation to experience your aura, because the more you know your aura, the more you know yourself, and the more that you practice experiencing your aura, the more you understand about yourself. And as I said, I am all about experience in my spiritual teachings, because you need to know what is right for you. And the more you experience your aura, the more you know what is right for you, the more sensitive you become to what is right for you. And so when you're ready, close your eyes, come back to that state of union, to that state of deep relaxation in this light column that you are sitting in. And feel your third dimensional senses just relaxing, feeling the need to see relaxing in your eyes, the need to hear relaxing in your ears. Just giving them a break, a few minutes off. As you relax your taste and your smell and your touch. And when you relax these senses, you really give space to your spiritual senses and your third eye to do the seeing and the feeling and the tasting and the smelling. And don't worry if you've never used the concept of the third eye before. You actually have, because your third eye talks in intuition and imagination. So you can just use your intuition and imagination. And as you are aware of yourself being inside of your body, just become aware of the energy that is coming from inside your body and moving outside. Become aware of sensing this light even with your eyes closed. And using your third eye, your inner vision or imagination, just allow yourself to see the energy that is around you. This multicolored dance of energy. And depending on what your strongest sense is, it might be more of a sensation or a feeling or a vibration, or it might be more about seeing colors and movement. Just notice if there is a dominant color or dominant colors. But actually your aura is made up of many, many different colors. Notice if it is hot or cold. Notice if it moves quick or slow. Just really give yourself this time and space to notice. Notice how the energy moves. If it is rippling or swirling or simmering. Notice if the color is a block color or a light. Just really get to know this dance of energy and trust that whatever you're feeling is right. This is your aura. This is your energy. And notice how big it is. How far out in front of you does it go? The aura can really move massively. So it could be 2 feet in front of you, could be 9 feet in front of you. Just notice it. And notice it behind you and above you and below you and left and right of you. Notice what descriptive words are coming to you Maybe you're getting words like tingly, or words like shiny or dancey, epic. They might not all be E like my aura is. Notice if it feels equal on all sides. And if it doesn't, just consciously adjust it so it does. So if it's feeling a little bit caved in at the back, which can often happen, especially in cities and stuff like that, just push it out. It's your energy, you own it. It's the same as giving a command to your foot or your hand. And with this light, this huge column of light that is pouring down through you, just let your aura stretch now. Really giving it permission to become as big as it wants to be inside this light. The light will protect it. So stretching it out, whatever size it wants to become in front of you. Stretching it out behind you, above you, in all diagonal directions. It might make you want to stretch your physical body as well. That's fine. Let your body do what it wants to do. But as you stretch your aura out and allow it to become the size that it just instinctually wants to be today, just notice if that stretch makes you feel different. Notice how it makes you feel when your aura gets bigger. Is there a shift in your heart, in your body? What is that shift? Just breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you're ready, open your eyes, noticing how you feel with your eyes open and your aura stretched. And I would really love to hear from anybody who wants to write in and just say how they're feeling after they're stretching their aura. Share any colors, any questions, anything you got from that. One of the things that happened to me when I stretched my aura out is I suddenly sat up straight and became more energized and more empowered. I am very big on letting your aura stretch every day. For me, it's something I've done for a very long time, and it really just makes me feel better. It gives me more energy. And I have noticed over the years of practicing in this way that it gets stronger. The more I allow it to be big and to go to the size it wants to be, the stronger my aura is becoming, the brighter the colors are becoming. Its energy works like a muscle. And so the more you kind of stretch it and exercise it, the more proficient at its job it becomes. We've got some other people sharing things. Thanks. I feel generous and have bigger space and empowered. Thanks. Brilliant. And yes, I sat up straighter too. Good. Someone else felt the straighter, feeling calm but strong. Would you all agree, and by all means say if you don't, that you feel better for having your energy bigger? Because I think that our energies want to be bigger. We are these big, gorgeous light beings, and our energies, I don't feel, want to be made small. But what happens in, especially when you're living in busy places like cities, is your aura is overworking and it kind of pulls back and goes small. But it doesn't seem very natural to me, because everybody that I see stretches their aura out automatically, pretty much sits up straight. Thank you. Someone else saying, wow, feeling amazing. Was surprised that I could have such an effect on it. It's that you are in your power with your aura. It's your energy. Blue swirly whirly flowing water, felt like dancing purple tendrils coming off. Oh, I love it. I love it when people discover how amazing their aura energy is. My left side seemed dimmer than my right. Thank you for sharing that, Ashley. Basically, you can balance that. It can be that you've been operating too much from the left side or the right side. It can be that you've got some karmic stuff to deal with. It can be lots and lots of different reasons. What I would recommend that you do is tune in during the energy healing transmission we're going to do in this webinar. I will also tune in for you and see if my guides give you anything for it. But see if that adjusts it and corrects it, because it might. Often it's nothing serious. It's just that your aura is telling you that it needs more energy on one side because you've been working too much from one side of the brain or one side of the body, that kind of thing. Great. Someone else is saying suddenly feeling awake. Oh, I'm so happy you're all having these lovely experiences. And it's so simple, you know, if you think of sitting in your office or wherever you work and you're feeling a bit tired, all you need to do is go into the toilet and just give your aura a stretch, and it'll wake you up and re-energize you. And I'm going to teach you some techniques to mean that you can keep your aura big. And this is maybe a little bit untraditional of me, because there are a lot of schools of thought that say you need to kind of shut your energy body down and close your energy body down when you go into busy places. I have never received this guidance personally from my guides, and I do not want to give anybody misguidance. I can only share with you my truth, but I prefer to have the right protection up and keep my energy big and bright, because I feel better that way and more empowered that way than shutting my energy down. And if shutting your energy down is right for you, then by all means, do what feels right in your heart. Your heart knows what is right for you. No other teacher can tell you what is right for you. But definitely, if you want to channel or heal or be in your energetic power, you should open up your energy body and have the protection that I'm going to share with you up. Just to give you a few care tips about the aura, because especially if you're going to decide to go big like me and walk around with a big bright aura all day long, then it's really important that you do take care of it, because you're basically really kind of making your light bright. And there are some really simple tips to take care of it. Daily stretching, like I said, it strengthens it anyway. Wrapping your aura in light. Oh, if I could give one thing to everybody, it would be, well, two things. It would be being grateful, which is a whole other webinar, and it would be surrounding your aura in light. You literally just imagine that edge of it is covered from top to bottom in white light. And that way you set the intention that that light will only let love and light into your aura. And that way your aura automatically stops receiving anything that is not love and light. And again, this is up to you. The law of free will is a very, very powerful law in the universe. And if you use it, it will be obeyed by all kind of energy, conscious or not. And so definitely, even if you're having a small aura, wrap your aura in light. I strongly recommend doing a daily practice that includes stretching your aura and wrapping it in light. I will send you a brilliant one from an old teacher of mine who's a lovely channel called Solara. I will send that out. with some other things in an email after this webinar. But again, finding what works for you is such the key to energetic empowerment and to aura empowerment. If your aura is feeling a bit heavy, then sage is a really, really powerful herb to use. You just light it and you take it through your aura, and it's been used for centuries, and I trust things that have been used for centuries. And again, you know, see if it feels right for you. Try it. Put sage through your aura, all around you, and see how you feel afterwards. And if you feel better, then you know that your aura likes that. Frankincense is also good. Kind of the more you connect to your aura, the more you listen to your aura, the more you're able to feel in or sense what is right at that time. And so the more kind of specific you can be with your aura. One of the tricks I really, really love, and I use it after every channeling and healing I do, is washing your wrists in cold water and just saying out loud, I transmute any energy that does not belong to me away, turning it into light now. Your wrists have chakras and they connect to your aura, so you can put essential oils and fill your aura with essential oils on your wrists with the essence of that oil into your aura. You can also just wash your wrists, like I said, with cold water, and that really works for me in my aura. It really cleanses my aura. So I do it after every healing or space holding that I do. You can also always use the power of your voice. So if you're feeling clogged, or like maybe your aura's caught some energy that is not yours, just say, I give any energy that is not mine to source, or wherever it's in the highest good for it to go. Just send it away. Nothing has permission to stay in your aura if you tell it to go. It's one of the spiritual laws of the universe. You can also imagine rain showers of light, or just bringing light into your aura will always, always make your aura feel better. I like to do rain showers of light in the actual shower. I'm quite a feeling-based person, so it really kind of helps me to have the actual shower water. You can also ask your aura what color you need, what color it needs, and just fill your aura with that color. Nature is always, always, always very nice for your aura. I find that when I go out into a remote forest or up a mountain, my aura really, really wants to stretch out really, really big, because the energy around trees and mountains is so pure. And so you can always get into nature. And again, it's about asking what works for you, what feels right for you, not having any rules other than the rule of listening to your own intuition, to your own instincts. Your aura belongs to you. It's going to tell you everything it needs. It wants to become brighter and bigger and healthier. And so it will guide you in exactly the same way that your body will guide you if you listen. So there are some very kind of basic tips for you. I don't do them all every day. I do them quite a lot. And like I said, I'm big keen on daily practice with the aura, because I've seen how much it's changed my life. You know what I said at the beginning about manifesting from your aura? The healthier your aura is, the better a manifester you are, and the better your life becomes. And it really doesn't matter whether you are doing spiritual work or artistic work or scientific work. If you're feeling good, you're going to be better at that work, and it's all about how you're feeling. Did you notice whether you were feeling your aura more or seeing your aura more? Because that is a way to work out your primary sensory way of communicating with it. And if you're more of a feeler, then you will probably sense your way into what you need for your aura. Whereas if you're more of a seer, you will probably see your way in. On the channeling course I teach, we do a lot of really finding what primary connection tools work for you, because they're always going to be the ones that you trust. So just take note of that. Thank you. Got someone saying feeler. I can see some of you are using feeling words in the language that you shared, and so you're probably feelers, whereas others of you are using colors and things, which is vision. We are going to do a healing transmission from some of my Pleiadian guides. Yay, someone else saying definitely feeling. Oh, love it. Love it. And you are going to feel or see into where this transmission needs to go, because one of the best ways to look after your aura is just to ask for help. You know, I love it. Doreen Virtue, she says there's loads of unemployed angels waiting for your help, waiting for you to ask. And it's that law of free will again. And so your guides, your angels, all of these energies cannot help you unless you ask them. And if you're feeling really heavy in your aura, really bogged down, just ask. Ask for help from your higher self, from the universe, from whatever you believe in, whatever is part of your spiritual truth. And so closing your eyes, feeling the muscles around your eyes relaxing, and really coming back into that experience of your aura as still expanded in the light. And notice how you feel as you're connecting into your aura. And again, notice if there's any part of your aura that's feeling dimmer, or any part of your aura that's feeling maybe a little bit too open, like it's a little bit ripped, it's disconnected from the other parts of your aura. There is no need to panic about these. All they need is a very quick light repair, which we will do now. It's just like your skin, your aura heals itself, but sometimes needs to just be acknowledged. It's been cut or a little bit ripped. Pay particular attention to the back of your aura. We tend to have the most problems in the back of our aura. And just ask this energy field if it needs a color. Just ask what color it needs for this transmission of energy. Just let the color come to you. Maybe you'll see the color. Maybe you'll get the color come as a word. And sense into, or ask again if the color needs to be in the whole of the aura, or just in one particular area. And you can just put that color there with your imagination, with your intention. Just invite that color to be there. And ask if the color is meant to be in your body as well. And in your mind's eye, look up to the very top of your aura. And you'll see this sparkling, amazing white gold chakra at the very, very top of your aura. That's your source chakra. That's the chakra that brings light into your aura, connects you to light. And there is an aspect of this chakra that is always in the center of Source, in the center of the universe. So it's like a spiral that connects to the top of your aura and all the way up. And in your mind's eye, look down to your Earth Star Portal Chakra that's deep within the earth below you. This chakra is at the bottom of your aura, but even if you're on the plane, there's also always a bit of it that is inside the earth that grounds you. It's part of what grounds your energy body, what makes you a being of the earth. This giant silver chakra is just like a star of earth light. And just notice if you need more of one of them, more of the silver light and more of the golden light, and just bring either of those lights to wherever you instinctually feel they are needed. This is your energy body. It's up to you where you bring the light. And trust in the wisdom of your own instincts and the wisdom of your own heart, and the wisdom of your own intuition. And just bring all of this energy to wherever it is needed. Noticing what happens to the color that you have gifted your aura. As you feel a column of healing starlight pouring down, like a tube of energy, down into any parts of your aura that need repair. And as this really almost fluorescent light tube just pours into your aura, just notice what happens to the energy in the aura where that tube of healing light comes in. And you may need another tube of light to come down somewhere else in the aura, just to balance the healing that is happening. And maybe a third. And just allow yourself to receive these light tubes from the Pleiades. And as they are sending sonic waves of light out into your DNA, in your aura, out into any parts that are feeling a little bit weak or ripped, just notice what happens. My guides are wanting to sound into this healing now, so just allow the sound to go where it needs to in your aura. As you feel these tubes of light spinning through your aura now, just circling through your aura, Just notice how more of it is becoming reconnected and brighter. And these tubes of light leave your aura now. Your aura is flooded with a flash of pure white light. A flash of pure silver light. A flash of pure golden light. And a flash of any color that you saw earlier on that you felt your aura needed. And now feel all of those lights just leaving. Noticing the love that they were sent with, and sending love and gratitude up to where they came from. And just noticing your aura in this column of pure light that we're sitting in. Just noticing how it feels now. Noticing if it wants to stretch out bigger, maybe it wants to be smaller. Noticing if the colors have shifted, have changed. The feelings have shifted and changed. Noticing if it's feeling more balanced and whole. So you bring a golden rain shower of light down through it now, simply by asking, just so that it is all cleansed. Anything that is not of service is just washed away and cleansed. And breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. Breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. When you're ready, opening your eyes. And again, I just love to hear from you about how you're feeling now. I'm feeling much calmer. Like the healing that I received was for calmness. I'm sorry, Claire, you had a problem with your computer. Hopefully you can hear now. Yeah, so I'm really, really pleased that some of you can hear this. I'm sorry if anybody is having technical difficulties. You will get the replay. You will get the replay, so you'll be able to hear it all. Sometimes with channeled energy, the internet gets affected, so just be patient with it. And thank you, Celia. You're saying it was a heart-opening experience. Good. It really is so important to tune in to how you feel before and after energy transmissions, especially in case your aura needs something else after it. So just tune in and see if there's anything that your aura needs. I would love to hear from anybody else about how they're doing. Full, whole, a magneto light with gold flecks filled, so beautiful pillars, muscles more relaxed, distractions around me, not a problem. That's great. That's so wonderful. You know, I'm so happy that you're having these experiences, because as I'm reading them out, I'm realizing that they're so different to each of you. And that's because each of you are so different. You are unique auric fingerprints. So really honor that. I will be sharing, before we close, how now that you've got these kind of clean, strong, bright auras, how to use them for manifesting. But there's something that I really, really, really want to share with you, which is the exercise I mentioned at the beginning, that is the exercise that has really shifted things for me and my aura. And honestly, out of everything that I teach and give, to people, so many people after this one come to me and they're like, thank you so much, it's changed my life. And it's basically, the brighter we become, the more light we become, the law of that is that the more light we have, the more energy we attract, because everything moves towards the light. And what was happening was loads of people were coming to me and saying that they were feeling really affected by crowds, really bogged down, that it wasn't their stuff, that they were just absorbing loads of other people's stuff. And it was really draining and really overwhelming and really upsetting for them. And someone asked this in a circle, and my guides gave them this exercise. And I was like, as my guides were giving it, I was like, I need this exercise. And since then, I've given it to loads of people. And what they said was that your aura is not here to heal the world. Yes, you are meant to, as a light bringer, call energy to you so that it can be healed. But that is not the job of your aura. And it will overwork your aura if you ask your aura to do it just constantly. And what they said is the best thing to do is to each morning ask, open your heart, let yourself be quiet just for a moment. Ask your heart, what color do I need today? And whatever color comes, and sometimes it's more than one, just place that color in a fire around your aura. So with your imagination, you just imagine, if you got blue, you put blue fire around your aura. I tend to get really beautiful colors like coral pink or silver or sparkling purple, and you put that fire around your aura, and it basically transmutes any energy that is attracted to your light. Fire is the energy of transformation, so it transmutes it and sends it up to source. And that's what the energy that's coming to you wants. It's just that this fire is source fire. It comes from source. It does not come from you and your energy field. So you have such little work to do. And it means that you can focus on your own healing. It means that your aura doesn't get overworked. It means that your aura can stay so much bigger because you just feel so much safer with it up. And you're also doing loads of service for the planet because you are sending it all up into source. So it's such a good technique. I cannot rave about it enough. We will at the end get you to practice it so you can see what color fire you need now. Thank you, Ashley. I think acknowledging the dimmer side, I was able to go brighter and I'm more calm and have multiple colors. That's brilliant. See, this is what I mean. Thank you so much for sharing that, Ashley. It's so easy, aura work, to feel better. And I see so few people that are doing it because we're not taught how to do it. And it's so simple. You know, often the aura, it's like the body, it's very intelligent. It just wants you to acknowledge, and then it's sorted out. And the fire is definitely so amazing for healing, for channeling, for anything like that, for transmuting. But it's amazing for crowds. It's amazing for your everyday as well. The color of the fire, my guides say, has nothing to do with you. It's to do with the energies that you are destined to meet that day, the energies that want to be cleared that day. So it's for them, it's not for you. But of course, if you're going to do a healing and you're getting a color of fire for that person, that's a really useful technique and tip. So if anyone has any questions about that, that is the basic version of it. The more complicated version, and the fire will always work, but the more complicated, more advanced version is that you find out which energy is overlighting the planet. So basically, we all have the whole planet is being overlighted by different elements at different times. Most of the time it is fire, because we are in an age of transformation and in an age of fire. So the fire will work nearly all the time, and even if that isn't the overlighting element, that fire will still work. But if you find this really, really works for you, then I have found that finding out which element is overlighting, if it's not fire, makes it even more powerful and even more useful. So over the winter, for a couple of months, we were overlighted by water instead of fire. And I was putting like whirlpools of colorful water around me, and it was really, really being as effective as the fire. At the moment, we're actually in a time of fire and earth overlighting right up until the end of this week. And so I've been putting the color fire and silver fire, which is alchemy fire, around me, because we're earth and fire. And so it's just making it more advanced. Basically, it means that you can heal more yourself and others. You can also tune in to which element you are, which is your kind of personal overlighting element, which one resonates with you most, and work with that one and fire. So there's kind of more in-depth versions of this. I would always go with the simple one if anything is feeling too complicated. But if, like me, you're a geek and about energy and get overexcited, then I strongly, strongly recommend tuning in to find out which element is the best one to use. And what it really has done for me as somebody who's very fire based is it's really made me start to honor the amazing qualities of the other elements and learn loads of new healing techniques and energetic techniques that I use on myself all the time. Like the silver alchemy fire is just amazing. Alchemy is just such an amazing form of transformation. And I don't think I would have come across it if I hadn't started protecting my aura in this way. How do you find out about the overlighting elements? Well, good question. Someone's just asked that at the same time. Fire will always be the main one. So fire should be your default. Like if you don't know for sure, it should be your default. If not, you should go with the element that's overlighting. I always try and let people know about it. I have a free webinar every month that I run with a great life coach. And here's the link to the Facebook page. And that's a really great way. I will always announce if I've been given guidance that it's not fire. You can find out your own personal elements by tuning into what you're most drawn to, really, what your personality's most like. That's the way to find out. You kind of just instinctually know. It's I'm a Taurus and I'm definitely a fire person, so it's not to do with the element of your star sign. But yeah, so you kind of instinctually go with it. Someone's also asking, does it link to archangels? Sorry, I don't understand that question. Does the fire link to archangels? If you could let me know if that's the question, I will answer it. But it's very, very high angelic source fire, basically, that you command around you. It depends on what you believe. You can call it angelic fire if that resonates with you, but if the thought of archangels doesn't resonate with you, then you can call it grandfather fire or sun fire or just fire, just energetic fire. And it's simply your intention that will create this around your aura for about 12 hours, and then you can reapply it if you want to for the night, although most people aren't affected at night. The other thing, I hope that's answered your question, Laura. The other thing I would say is if you really, really want to work with energy, then I would strongly recommend improving your empowerment with your own connection and with your own gifts of channeling. Channeling is birthright, and I really think it's so important that we're inspired. Don't listen to me or anybody else. Listen to yourself. Use your own tools of connection to be empowered. So even if I'm saying the element of earth is overlighting, if that doesn't feel right for you, then go with what feels right for you, because all of our truths make up the whole truth, make up the whole picture. If anybody is interested, I am very, very, very excited, because every year I run a course in channeling and connection, which is really an amazing foundation for becoming an empowered channel. That's the intention of the course, so that you really know that you can trust your guides, that you can trust your intuition, that you can trust the signs that you're getting, so that you really build this amazing foundation for your own gifts of connection and channeling. It's a really, really magical course. We have last year, like, there was so many amazing, like, crazy synchronicities that happened to everybody in the group, and there was just so much magic, and we all bonded so much, and you're literally held in the energy of this course for the duration of the course, which is 5 weeks. So you receive loads of energy work just from being part of it. And it really is about kind of practicing and honing your tools of connection. It is an intense course, and you get an email every day so that you can practice. You can do it online, or you can come to the events in London live. There's an option for people that want it really, really intense, with one-to-one sessions as well. That's recommended for people that want to channel as a profession, or go on to use channeling within their profession. Either way, though, it's an amazing, amazing course. It's at the heart and soul of my work, and I'm really, really passionate about it and really excited about it. We have an amazing deal as the early bird, because we want it to be available to everybody. So if you feel called to do it, the time is really now, before the early bird runs out. You can click the link to find out more and read all about it, and tune in and ask your heart and aura if you are meant to do it. That is what I would recommend. Like I said, all about empowerment, like meditation. So I've put the link to the course up, but in case you can't see it in the polls, in the offers that I've put up, I'm just going to get the link for you and put it into the chat box as well. Like I said, it's my baby, this course, to be honest. It's the heart and soul of my work with my guides. So it's very important to me. And I hope that some of you feel called to do it, because you're all lovely. So there we go, there's the link to the course. And yeah, so just to close, and I would always recommend that as the best way. Whenever you need to find out anything, hone, whether you do my course or not, hone and empower your own tools of connection, because that is where your truth is. Do not disempower yourself by just following crowds. That's what's causing so many problems in the world. Be in your own power, in your own heart, in your own connection with your own aura, and everything that you receive from your heart and your aura will be right for you. And I cannot express that enough. So, couple of other things. Now that your auras are big and bright and healed and gorgeous, and I've given you lots of tips that I hope are helpful to you, manifesting with your aura. So the universe speaks in the language of vibration. And when we hold a vibration, we create that in our lives. And so one of the simplest ways to manifest, and I do teach stuff on manifesting as well, there are lots of layers to it, but one of the most simplest ways I have found to manifest, especially when it's kind of like I really need something, you know, I really need something quickly, is I just hold the feeling of what I want, whatever it is that I want. I imagine the feeling of having it. And so say I want I'm trying to manifest at the moment, a camper van. And the feeling of having that camper van is going to make me feel really fun and really free. And so I hold those feelings of fun and free as vibrations in my aura, and I just shine them out into my aura, and my whole aura starts to vibrate with them. And then the universe really hears that is the vibration I want, that is the manifestation I want. If you're vision based, you can actually hold pictures of the camper van or the thing that you want in your aura. You know, you can hold those pictures so that like you're literally shining those pictures up to the universe, to the cosmic ordering service. So, but again, of course, the cleaner your aura is, the brighter, bolder, stronger your aura is, the better it's going to be at doing this and not holding old energy and manifesting old energy. And we will close with filling up our auras with heart love, because we all want more love in our lives. That's something that is good for the planet, whatever. So we'll close with that. If anybody would like to type in any last questions or say anything else that they want to share, the time is now. I've pulled another card for us, and the other card is faith. And yeah, that's really about your own connection. Sometimes you have to take the leap of faith into your own gifts of connection with your aura, with yourself, and trust yourself enough to know that you're right. And faith in your manifestations. I am getting that camper van. I will send you an email with the suggested daily practice and with an aura healing meditation if ever your aura is feeling bogged. It's a really good earth clearing meditation that I will give to you. It's on YouTube anyway, but I'll send it in an email tomorrow, so look out for that. So, closing your eyes, feeling this column of light coming down and feeling your sparkling, dancing aura, noticing how it has shifted, asking it where it wants to be for this closing meditation, and shining your heart into your aura, shining the color of love, whatever that is for you, into your aura. Really just consciously letting your heart fill your aura up with love, acknowledging how much your aura loves you and deciding to give back in this moment. Noticing any parts of your aura that really, really need love. Noticing what color of love is for you. Shining that love, the light of love from your heart, and really letting that love reach the edge of your aura, whatever size it is. And noticing what happens to the vibrational dance in your aura as you give it love. Noticing what happens to your body as this love reaches the edge of your aura and bounces back into your heart and into your body. So whatever you are reflecting out into your aura, you're reflecting back into your third dimensional self through this amazing light portal. Really reaching that love up to the top of your aura, to that source place in your aura, and reaching that love down into the earth place in your aura and shining it to all sides of your aura. Giving yourself an energetic hug of love. Bringing all of that love in. And shining it out again. And bringing all of that love in, shining it out again. And bringing it in. Just feeling your aura really filling up on it. Every time you shine it out and reflect it back, it holds a bigger bright vibration of love. You can do this with anything, it doesn't have to be love. I'm feeling all of these people we've been in circle with, just sending them some love and gratitude for holding space, for sharing, being in this energetic circle. And sending your love and gratitude to the Palladians for their healing. Sending your love and gratitude to each other. Sending your love and gratitude to the earth, to all of fire, all of air, all of earth, all of water, all of love, to every man and every woman, to all of light, to all of dark. Sending your love and gratitude around the whole world, to all of the universe. Sending your love and gratitude to your aura, to yourself. Because what we send out, we get back. Opening yourself to receiving love and gratitude back. And just allowing yourself to be with your aura, to listen to where it needs to be, where it wants to be size-wise at the end of this webinar. And opening your heart and asking what colour fire you need to place around your aura. Letting the colour come and placing this fire all of the way around your auric field. So you know that the fire will burn away anything that does not belong to you. And if you want to go more advanced, you can place alchemy fire around there too. Silver alchemy fire. And I've pulled one last card, and it's miracles. So may you all have so many miracles tomorrow. Sending you love and gratitude. Thank you very, very, very much